This story starts way back in 2015. I had just read The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, and part of The Miracle Morning is that there's these 5 savers that you start your morning with these 5 savers, and you do these, and it helps recharge your day. It helps set the intention for the day and creates better results for your mind, your health, your body. All of the above is what this book is selling. One of those is movement. And so back then, I wasn't really on a health kick. I wasn't really doing anything to make my life better. This was kind of like the very first steps to do that. And so what I would do, and I also read it in the summer. So I got to go on a walk essentially during the summer, and I'd wake up. And this was when our kids were still pretty young. So I'd have to get up at like 4:30 in the morning to beat them getting up. And I would go outside, and I was walking around our subdivision. I remember this moment where the sun would rise above the horizon, and that first morning bliss of the light starts hitting your skin. And it was an interesting feeling because this isn't something I did, or at least obviously I've been awake before when the sun's rising, but I haven't been able to slow down and notice it and then feel it and even have this thought. And the title of this episode is Be More Like Superman. So this idea comes from breaking down Superman to the point where when Superman needs to get recharged, where he gets his strength is from the sun. I've talked about this a couple different times in the context of Superman gets his power from the light, and the light is what will defeat darkness, and it's our darkness, just as I was talking about yesterday with lying. Darkness is what's going to keep your life kind of in a funk. It's going to keep your life kind of on mute, and it's going to hold back the juice of life that you're trying to experience. So in the context of what I'm trying to say here about be more like Superman is find ways to absorb real sunlight, either through walking in the morning, getting intention to be there when the sun rises, or just making intention to go outside and get some good vitamin D absorption in your skin, whether it be the middle of the day or in the morning where you can look at it and it's not bright enough where you can still see it and you can feel it. And you just get that kind of rebirth feeling that today is a brand new day. And so that is a feeling that I want you to embrace going forward. Because as a dad, we don't really acknowledge how to get strength. And for me, an early win was understanding how to be more like Superman. And remember within the context, light defeats darkness. If you have and you feel a lot of darkness in your chest, be more like Superman and absorb that light. Let it embrace who you are. There's also a lot of meditations where you can actually Google light meditations, and it's actually this process of visualizing light moving through your body. And in this process, it's kind of designed to be a healing power as you visualize this powerful light healing different areas of your body where you might feel pain. And so today's message is short, sweet, and punchy. Be more like Superman by finding ways to absorb light into your life, either physically, visually, through meditation, whatever the cognitive method may be. But the easiest win, the most powerful win that you probably can get every single day, depending on where you're at in the country, especially here in Wisconsin, it's really cold out in the morning. But if you're in the southern states, no excuses. Get out there, watch the sunrise. It doesn't matter whether you're up at 4 or 5 or an hour before the sun rises. Make a point to be outside when that sun rises above the horizon and feel the birth of a new day and your potential to change, make an impact, and grow in your life today. Guys, that is all I have for you today, and I'll be back again with you guys tomorrow.